Look at that lighting. Hello, guys. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having an amazing day. And if you haven't already, let's go ahead and give the Lord some praise. Forgive my fish tank making that sound. It needs some water, and I need to clean it. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. So don't mind the noise in the background. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a true soldier of the family, welcome back. I'm coming today again, yes, with John, chapter of John. And in chapter 5, we learned how Jesus healed the sick. This is Jesus' time here on earth. So in chapter 5, we learned how he healed a man that had been at the pool of Bethesda. I don't know how to say the word. It starts with a B. In Bethsaida, something like that. But if you read the Bible and you read John, you know what I'm talking about. Just excuse me, because I don't know how to pronounce it. But back to it. In chapter 5, we found out that he healed a man that was lame and had been at the pool. You know, the pool that heals everybody. The lame, the sick, the deaf, the paralyzed, if you get into the water. Well, we found out the man, when nobody helped him, everybody kept on going ahead of him, pushing him to the side, and, never would help him. But here comes Jesus, that name, that man, and he heals him, and he didn't even have to get in the water. Then we go on and we learned about Jesus taking 5 loaves of bread and feeding 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish and feeding 5,000. Now, after he done did all of that, we find out that people are doubting him. So, we're going to read, hold on. Jesus states he is eternal. Because even after he did all that, people question him, I don't know, how are you all of that? And how are you even that person? We don't think you're that person. And of course, Jesus, he done proved all that he could prove, that he is the Son of God. What more do you want? I done showed you that I can heal people. I done showed you that I can feed people with just a little bit of nothing. And you still not. And I done walked on water. We forgot that, where the disciples went ahead and then they saw Jesus coming and he was walking on water. Now, what else in the world do you want me to do to prove that I am who I am? And so we're at that point right now. And then it says, the Jews answered him, aren't we right in saying that you are a Samaritan and demon-possessed? They thought he was demon-possessed. What is wrong with these people? No, he's just a miracle worker. I am not possessed by demons, said Jesus, but I honor my Father, and you dishonor me. I am not seeking glory for myself. Jesus is so, he's like, it ain't about me, it's about my Father. He's a man. But there is one who seeks it, and he is the judge. Very truly I tell you, whosoever obey my words will never see death. So that means we're going to live forever, eternal, just by accepting this man that they refuse to believe. They refuse to believe Jesus is the man. He's one of the men. He's the son of the man. So, and they all one. How can you not believe it? Father and me are one, right? As they explained, now we know that you are demon-possessed. Abraham died. And so did the prophets. There couldn't be nobody else. Abraham ain't here no more. He died. You couldn't be who you say you are. Yet you say that whoever obeys your word will never taste death. Are you greater than our father Abraham? Jesus said, what are you talking about? You don't think I'm greater than Abraham? He died, and so did the prophets. Who do you think you are? And Jesus was like, well, I'm going to tell you who I am. Jesus replied, if I glorify myself, my glory means nothing. That means if he, boasts on himself and all of that, and, I'm the man, and, pull his collar, that don't mean nothing to him. He comes to do the work of his Father. My Father, whom you claim as your God, is the one who glorifies me. Though you do not know him, they must not know him. Because if they don't know that's his son, then they don't know God. Because God said Jesus said the only way that you can get to his Father is coming through him. What? Okay. The one who glorified me, though you do not know him, I know him. If I said I did not, I will be a liar. Like you. Jesus said, I'm lying. But I do know him and obey his word. Jesus said, y'all lying. Y'all say y'all know my Father? Y'all don't know my Father if y'all don't know me. Y'all telling a big, bold-faced lie. All right. Your father Abraham rejoiced at the thought of seeing my day. He saw it and was glad. You are not yet 50 years old, they say to him, and you have seen Abraham? Very truly, I tell you, Jesus answered, before Abraham was born, I am. God let me know like that. I don't know why y'all boasting on Abraham, because I am. I am the one. Get to know me. You saying you know my Father, but you telling a lie. You ain't, and the truth is not in you. At this, they picked up stones and started to stone him. But Jesus, he just disappeared. And he went back to the temple. Now, ain't that something? God is Jesus, and Jesus is God, right? So if they saying they know his Father without knowing him, then that's a lie. That's what Jesus is telling them. Like, you could know my Father. If you don't know him, then you don't know me. So, we're on Jesus healing the man that was born. But we're at 8 minutes and 40 seconds, so we're going to end it right here. I just love all the amazing things that Jesus had done. Who would not give their life to him and let him perform those miracles that we might need in our life? Like sick, like my daughter, she's sick. Why would she not accept Jesus so he could heal her? He might heal her in the physical, where her body is free from cancer, or he might heal her in eternity. I don't know. He might call her home, but I'm believing for a healing. Because y'all hear me talking about it all the time. My sister had cancer 2 years before I did. And when my sister found out, it was my baby sister, 3 years younger than me. Whew, that threw me for a loop and threw me in a loop. They wasn't expecting her to die, but God had other plans. And so at 34, she died of stage 2B breast cancer that has spread from her breast to her brain to her spine. You know, if the brain and spine is not working together, then yeah, that's the end. But it was so fast acting. In 6 months, my sister was gone. And that broke me, because that was my only sister. That was my only sister. Like, yeah, I got stepsisters. I mean, not stepsisters, half sisters, but I never knew them because they was way older than me and my sister, and all we had was me and my sister. Like, and we only met, like, we were riding back and forth with them, but we only, like, met one of them. And let's not even go there, but, yeah, we only met one of them. And so it was just me and my sister. That's all I knew. My sister that I grew up with, my sister that I taught, my sister that went everywhere that I went. That's all I knew. And, I had to check myself into counseling because that was a tough one to take. And yes, I was angry with God. I wanted to know why. When she was the sweetest person, helped anybody, would give you the shirt off her back. And there are people walking around here every day doing demonic stuff to people, treating people inhumane, unhumane. Like, why would you take my sister? But that's before I gave my life fully to Christ. But I was mad at God. Did I stop serving him? Did I stop believing him? No, but I was angry with him. I was angry with him. And I finally got my answer. God answered me when I turned my life around. God answered me. So, yeah, I'm not. When it's your time to go, even though us here down on earth, be sad and probably angry and mad, be thankful that they don't have to live in this old world going through the things that we're going through. I'm happy for them. I'll be glad when I could go see them, because this world is getting eviler and demonic by the day. And people's true colors are coming out. That a person could hate you just for the color of your skin. And trying to put you back into what God already done brought you through. Do I be nervous and all of that? No. Because I have a God that says otherwise. So all that stuff they be talking, it don't bother me not one bit. Because I know my God is bigger, and I know my God is greater. And God is not going to put us back through that at all. So I don't be worried about it. I don't let it bother me, and you shouldn't either. If you believe in God, turn off that news crap. Get all the background noise up out of your system, off and around you, and give God praise. Because that's the only one at this point in time that's going to help us make it through whatever this world is going through. And God talks about it in his word. He said there's going to be some dark days, but if you got me, you don't have to worry about it. So if you don't know Jesus, get to know him. And if you have slipped off the broken path, the beaten path that God has for you, repent and get back on it. God is waiting for you. He is there with you anyway, even though you're doing what you're doing. How do you think you're making it? By his grace and mercy. But it is so much better when you be obedient to his word. It's so much better on the Lord's side. I like after I got cancer and did a whole 360 and got a personal relationship with God, I was mad at myself for not getting one sooner. Now I could go on and on and on and talk about God because he's just that good. I should have been dead a long, long time ago, but he kept me here. And he kept me here for a reason. And I got to be obedient to him, even though I've been ducking and dodging. I got to be obedient to the will of God. So, if you don't know him, get to know him. And I'm finna get up out of here because I could talk on and on about the word of God and God himself. So each one of y'all, I want to wish y'all a blessed morning, night, noon, evening, whatever it may be. When you see this video, I hope you have a blessed one. And until my next video, you all be blessed. I love you all with the love of God. Bye, guys.